What up, Jay? What's going on, man?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Man, what a day to be alive. What a day to be alive.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I don't know if I got technical difficulties on my side, bro, but I'm still not hearing our intro music when we start, man.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not hearing it. I mean, I'm sure the chat's probably hearing it, but on my side, I don't hear it.
Hey, chat, let us know. Can y'all hear the intro music when it comes on? Did everybody else hear that? Let me know.
Maybe it's just me. You know what I'm saying? I got to make sure I get, some better connection and stuff, man. I got to stop getting my stuff from Dollar Tree. If I stop going to Dollar Tree getting everything, man, I'll be all right.
Yeah, that's a no-no. You know what I'm saying? Chat saying they could hear it, so you said
Yeah,
definitely
like
heard it.
Hey, like I said, man, it's probably something on my side. Well, it's got to be something on my side, so it's all good. As long as they can hear it, I'm all good, man. I
Already.
heard that song. I've heard that song too many times anyway.
Hey, man, it's a hell of a song. It's a hell of an intro, you know? Hey man, well, hey, we got a special guest today. Looking forward to bringing him up shortly. You know, man, it's good, man. You know, we had our two shows early in the week last week, and
Yeah,
yeah, man, the rest of the week seemed kind of barren, kind of deserted a little bit. You know, for us, not necessarily. We had
right.
other shows to enjoy, like Dedrick and everything, but for us, it was just going that long of a period, a whole week without having a show. It's strange. Not to mention
Yeah,
everything else that was going on as far as life and lifing and yeah, man.
right. Exactly, man. That's just what it is, man. Sometimes you just got to make sure you take care of other things, man. The beauty of YouTube, man, is that it ain't going nowhere. It'll be there when we get back.
Yeah, yeah. The strength in YouTube is being able to understand that, hey, man, you can come back to it because this is just internal more than external, man, in a sense.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This is a
But
nice,
hey,
nice thing for us to come in and unwind and kind of decompress and
oh
get away
man,
from real life, man.
oh man, it's a getaway. It truly is a getaway. But it's not into a fantasy world. It's still for us. It's into reality. It's just hey, it's a safe spot. But yeah,
Oh
man,
yeah.
let's go ahead and talk about this stuff. Let's go ahead and do our usual. Jay, what is your sin of the day, man, and your sip of the day?
Center of the day, man. Just wanted to kind of feel the spring today, man. It's not fall weather here in Florida, so it's still popping in the 70s, 80s. You know what I'm saying? So we still enjoying some nice spring weather. So I just went with a fragrance for today that I haven't worn in a while. Nice, rose fragrance. I mean, you get a lot of rose. It's not really a quote unquote rose based fragrance, but it's more like a salty aquatic rose fragrance. And that's from the House of Mind Games. I went with Sans Water. That's my scent of the day today.
Okay,
Real beautiful, salty, watery rose. It projects really well for what it is. I mean, it projects really well, really great longevity. I probably got nine, about 9 hours off of it.
okay,
I'm still catching wasps. That was my sin of the day. But, in honor of tonight, man, my sin of the night for tonight will be the wonderful Philosophia from the House of Day 3 Fragrances will be my sin of the night, man. Man, the chocolate in this fragrance, man, in the base, some oud. Man,
look,
this fragrance is so good, man.
look, it's
It's
beautiful
so
how that
good, man.
it's beautiful how that chocolate ties into a little bit of tobacco, a little bit
Yeah,
of like a woody essence of a dry down, But I
yeah.
love, I love it. Hey,
It's beautiful, man. It's
look,
beautiful, man.
one
And
thing
and
about
and
this
shout out to
fragrance,
Mike, bro. Shout out to Mike, man. He definitely blessed me and gifted me with this bottle.
for
So
sure.
it's no way, shape, or form. No bearing on what I think of the fragrance, because when we actually were doing the discovery set,
You
I was
already know.
talking and raving about this one when we did the discovery set a while back when we had Mike on. So I'm just happy, man, that he blessed me with this bottle, and man,
Yeah,
this fragrance is absolutely beautiful, man. I can't wait for it to cool down just a little bit more, so that's when we can get some major burn in the cooler weather for me.
most definitely,
And
most
my
definitely.
sip of the night, man, I'm going with a clone drink for the night, bro, because it's a cheapie. You know what I'm saying?
True.
I'm just saying when I say clone, I'm just playing. But
I got
it's what the hell is this? Stella Rosa blueberry is what I'm drinking tonight, man. So
Stella Rosa, man.
yeah, a little, a little cheapy, but it's a nice little sip.
Hey,
It'll do what it's supposed to do.
brother, is it sweet? Is it dulce? Is it dulce? What you call it? Is it
I
medium
don't know,
sweet?
man.
Is
This
it
is my
sweet?
first time even trying this, man. It was
Uh,
just a wine that was laying around, so I was like, let me just crack it and see what's gonna go on with it. But yeah, it's a
brother,
nice little sip though.
that's a good line. I got a few from them in my wine what you call it in my wine refrigerator. So yeah, I like their brand.
Okay.
It's, yeah, like you said, it is a
Yeah.
cheap, inexpensive one, but definitely a good one. I enjoy it time to time. All right. Well, that's what's up, man. Hey, as you know, Philosophia, thanks to my guy Mike, he definitely gifted me one on my birthday. I definitely appreciate that from the bottom of my heart because I've already gotten enough wares out of the decant. It's pretty much gone. All right. And yeah, man. Tonight, my sin of the night will be Ambar Dominicana from the house of day three. All right.
That's what's
Now,
up,
my sin
man.
of the day, though, in honor of our boy Terrence, in honor of our guy Raymond. All right. They had their live last night over Itat de Libre de Orange. Itat Libre de Orange. And so today, probably around like 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, I went ahead and went with the one bottle I have at this point. I am trash. All right.
And that would
Beautiful
be a
rose
fact, sir.
opens up with a sweet but yet tangy, kind of like a Granny Smith apple smell. Of course, that makes it synthetic, but it's a realistic, sweet, tangy apple that dries down into somewhat of a sweet. It transitions into a sweet strawberry smell with the rose in the background, very good. And of course, an undertone and eventual dry down of woody notes. I think it may have like cedar or oak and some isoe super, but definitely a hell of a smell. Gonna get I say about 4 to 6 hours of wear. A lot of times leaning more towards the four, but for the prices of the bottle, definitely worth the buy. Just reapply and don't lie. That's it. How about them
Okay.
bars, GB? Anyway, but yeah, but yeah, man. Hey, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. Let me go ahead and shout out to a little bit of chat, and we're gonna bring our guy up. All right.
Yes,
Got
sir.
a special announcement amongst the conversation. Although I am trash. Man, do we got to talk about the other thing that I recently sprayed? Got to reapply this bad boy. But here, real quick, Mike, sit tight. We see you back there. All right. We going to get to you. Can't wait to have you on screen. But for now, let's go ahead and address the chat real quick. Give them a few minutes. Give them a little attention. What's going on, Rockboy T? What's good, my guy? Scent of the day is LV on the beach. And you layered that with Jay Chantel, Sewer Berries. Smelling good, man. Our guy T, speak of the devil, scent of the day is Itat Libre de Orange. Remarkable people. Already. I see you, my friend. Will Thrill, what's good? Listening while driving. Hope all is well. Definitely is, man. Dutch, son of the day, Rui Lopez. Okay, you over there matching mind games for mind games with Jason. Joel, what's good? Ombre Chromatique from Mason Crivelli. That's actually a really good one, man. We need to talk
Yeah,
about
it
that.
is.
Hey, Mr. Crivelli is under acknowledged. All right. Kevin, what's good? I believe it's God Body Kev. Yeah. Scent of the day, Sweetie Aoud. Smelling good. All right, we got the infamous Kicks Griffey with the two guns. All right.
What's up, 12?
Sin of the day is Zahada signature black rosé. That Halfetti Rose, smelling good, man. Charm, charm, charm. Sin of the day, Valentino Uomo, born in Roma. Coral Fantasy. Yes, sir. Vaughn still be chilling. Even though he's a cowboy hater, I'll go ahead and acknowledge him today. All right. Sin of the day is 41 Burlington Arcade by Atkinson's. All right. Said he'll catch the playback tomorrow. He's at work. Hey, appreciate the love. Appreciate you
Yes, sir.
out, my guy. Habibi, what's good, man? Sin of the day is sensational by a based and abound. Okay, okay. By Kirk Elliott. All right. Yeah, man, we know a lot about that line. Dan, not the man, was good.
What's up,
Miss
Dan?
Park, Sin of the day, Sugar Leather by Una Nui Nomad, smelling good.
That is a
Dan, not the
banger.
man, showing love to the house, to Mike, La Tacita de Cafe. See you, my guy. These frags, what's good, Danielle?
What's up,
Another
Danielle?
gamer. Uh-huh. She's wearing Jadu. All right. John C. Itat Libre
Fantastic.
de Orange. Yes, sir. Archives not 69. All right. IBG was good. Scent of the day is ADG Parfum. Smelling good. All right. Let me go ahead and scroll down to the bottom. Hope I don't miss anybody. Alex, what's good, my man? Alex Cusses. Scent of the day is nothing. All right. Smelling like yourself. Smelling very average. All right. All jokes aside, man. Oh, here we go. IBG thought you were going to be smelling mid tonight. Clearly.
Virtues vanilla oud. No, not tonight, bro. Not tonight. Save that for tomorrow.
Already. Sway with the hate. Asked if we were Kool-Aid. No, she
Yeah,
got to do it.
just a little, a little Kool-Aid.
Oh, yeah. Our guy Percy with that Broy by Mudan. Yes, sir. Got mine coming in tomorrow. It's going to be interesting. Mr. Clark, what's good? What's good? Ikroom, we're coming close to the end, y'all. What's good, my guy? Set of the day, Montebaco Verano went with the original from the line.
Smelling good, man.
Polos and Jays, what's good, my guy?
What up?
Already, man. Appreciate you for coming out. Chris, from the House of Vero. Yes, sir. What's good, man? What's going on? Cornell, what's happening? All right. Chris said his scent of the day is Caspian Cherry by Electimus. Man, that's a beautiful fragrance, man.
I have not smelled it, bro. I'm really looking forward to being able to get a sample of that, man. So I'm feeling a little jealous, Chris. I'm jealous. I'm jealous right now.
I'm going off of just the notes. It looks beautiful. I can only imagine what it's going to smell like. I got to go to the local place and get my nose on it, man. I've been being lazy this week. Let me get on here. Sway is going to be our last noted message. What do you say? Nah, that don't deserve.
Nah, that don't deserve a wine glass. Put that in them plastic cups we keep for the kids. So just because you be serving Dedrick, them little fruity drinks and little spritzers, don't come over here with all that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Don't come over here with all that.
Dedrick, hey, I was told by a little bird that if Dedrick gets a shot, that man starts wilding out.
Hey, I'm just saying, man. We gonna keep positive energy and positive vibes.
That's my guy.
Sway.
Already, Charles Alexander was good. Scent of the day is Caspian Cherry as well.
Wow.
Right. That's a sign.
Caspian Cherry, man. It ain't a sign until it hit discounts.
I didn't say it's sign to buy. I just said a sign. We need to get our nose on it, man. Point blank period.
For real.
MPG Fragrance, Mind Games Gambit, and that will do it for the chat. Let's go ahead and bring our guy up, y'all. Man, appreciate y'all for coming out. Appreciate it's been a long day, man. Tongue tied. All right. Appreciate y'all for coming out, showing some love. With no further ado, let's go ahead and bring our guy up, Mr. Michael Paul from Day 3 Fragrances. What's
What's
good,
going on,
Mike?
guys? What's happening?
What's going
What's up,
on, man?
man? Good to see you again, brother.
Good to see you.
Yes, sir.
Definitely. Man, as usual, you just heard us go through the rundown, all right? Sin of the day, Mike,
Scent of the day. I'm wearing Aylin, the new release. It's coming out in December.
which we are going to get to.
Yeah, it's so good. So good.
We'll get to that tonight. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. And are you sipping on anything? Hey, are you sipping on anything, Mike? My bad.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, caffeine. I have my energy drink.
All right,
And
pure caffeine. That'll do.
it's late nights trying to get all these bottles together for the new launch. So I've been living off of energy drinks pretty much all day.
Got you. I definitely understand that. Hey, well, Mike, you come to the live, you're on camera, you got your shirt undone, you've been hitting some push-ups in the midst of boxing.
Stop it.
Oh man. But no, man, great to have you here. Like we said, hey, appreciate you for the gift. Hey, I had to get that hombre dominicana, but I definitely appreciate you gifting me that dang, I'm going blank. Y'all, it's been so busy today, bro. My mind is all over the place still to this moment. But that bottle of Philosophia,
Yes.
and me and Jay both raved about that. That chocolate tobacco is next level. I'll be honest with you. Next level. All right.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
For real.
It's definitely one of my top 2 or 3 for when I do get around, like go to cigar lounge or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely got to have that in the mix.
Yep.
Definitely a beautiful fragrance for an event like that.
Yeah, it's inspired by my favorite cigar, and man, every time I wear it, I'm reminded of the cigar, and then every time I smoke the cigar, I'm reminded of the fragrance, and it's just, man, they're a beautiful combination.
I got to ask you. So you said when you smoke a cigar, real quick, what cigar is that? Because I know there are certain ones that people like, but I know there are some that have that little chocolate marination there.
Yeah, there's a Dominican cigar called the Ashton VSG, and the VSGs are beautiful. The way that the wrapper is dried out in the sun, it takes on that chocolatey feel to it. So it's a very chocolate nuance. And as you smoke it, there's a pepperiness and there's sort of like a nuttiness to it. And so those are the notes that we actually use for the perfume. We use chocolate in the perfume along with hazelnut and some black pepper along with the tobacco. So it is, when you spray it on, it's the sensation of smoking that cigar.
Nice. Well, I definitely get that. I definitely understand it. Me and some of my friends were supposed to be going out in a few weeks to a district arts. I think we're going to go out somewhere afterwards. That will definitely be my scent of the night.
You should try it. You should try the Ashton too, and let me know what you think of it.
I definitely am. Our guy, Mr. Clark, he is a cigar connoisseur as well. And yeah, he definitely put it in the chat right before you made the statement. So definitely, man. Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, so Mike, man, you say you get these boxes and these bottles ready. Man, got to ask you. Scent Explorer is right around the corner. All right. How ready are you? I mean, you got to go up there and drop off that new bottle. You got to go up there and let everybody get a whiff of everything that you've been putting your heart, your mind, and your soul into for the past about a year and a half? I mean, that you've really been.
Yeah, it's about 2 years now.
Yeah. How you feeling, man?
We're really, really excited. Vanessa and I, and we're bringing my sister-in-law this year, Virginia. She also works in the company. And man, we cannot wait. When people see what we're going to be doing at our table, they're going to be very surprised for sure. So we're creating the official scent for Scent Explorer. So every year they have a perfume that's considered like the official Scent Explorer perfume. And last year it was done by the same perfumer who works for Xerjoff. And this year it's going to be Day 3 Fragrances. And so we're really excited. And yeah, I think people are going to be pleasantly surprised with the fragrance itself. The story behind it is pretty wild, and man, when you get your nose on it, you're gonna fall in love.
No, definitely, man. I won't even lie to you. Look, I've been wearing this thing off and on. Before the live, I sprayed it on my hand just to get reacquainted with it because I've literally worn it probably 3 out of the last 5 days. If on skin somewhere, one of the days I definitely wore it. I think it was on Sunday. Sunday night I wore it. I sprayed it all over. Friday I had it on hand and I was just getting reacclimated to it. Trying to be ready for tonight.
Mhm.
And this is a really nice scent.
Yeah.
Has a lot of nuances and it reminds me of something. At first, I wasn't. The thing is that this is not necessarily one that you have to grow onto, but typically, if you are acquainted with this style of fragrance, it'll get you quick. You'll love it instantly. You know. Uh, hey, real quick.
Well, we're gonna get my first live impression tonight. I was waiting.
Oh,
so.
great. All right, great.
Yeah, I was waiting. I'm not like some people. I can wait.
Now, do you want to hear about the story and the inspiration before you spray it, or do you want
That's
to wait
exactly
Yeah,
till
what I was
after?
thinking
absolutely.
too.
After
Yeah,
you
Absolutely.
experience it?
before we talk about how Mr. Jason just loves to do these on camera lives. He loves to come over here and spray it on last minute. Damn well I couldn't wait for this. All right.
What's funny, sometimes I'll talk to perfumers and perfume reviewers, and they don't want to hear anything about it until they get it on skin. But then other people want to hear the story and the inspiration first, so they kind of like understand it when it hits your skin. So I'm down for whichever. If you want to spray it first, that's fine with me. Or if you want to hear about it first, we could do that too.
Tell us about it first while
Yeah,
Jason
give me the
applies.
inspiration. Yeah, give me the inspiration.
Cool. So
Jason, spray it now so you can follow along.
yeah. So the perfume's name is Aylin, and it's named after my daughter. My daughter played a huge role in helping us get the company launched. She was like a real inspiration for us. And she's like my little shadow. She'll be in the lab all the time. She comes with us to every event. I spend a lot of time with her. And every day when we get new materials into the lab, from all over the world, it's like Christmas time for perfumers. You open the box and you get all of these amazing materials. And Dakota gravitates towards certain materials. She just really enjoys when certain things come in. And so what I did was I took all of her favorite notes and all of her favorite materials, and I began building a perfume for her that is to honor my daughter and the relationship that I have with her. And because I was making this perfume for my daughter, we spared no expense. So we used the finest musks. We used the most amazing rose. We used a Bulgarian rose absolute it is absolutely gorgeous. Vanilla from New Zealand. It's just because it was for my daughter, I wanted to be the best it could be. It was like I was building a perfume for a princess, And so what I wanted to do was I wanted to take and give her something that she could wear, but also something that was like really complex, because a lot of the notes that she likes are like oud, and she likes rose absolute, and she likes some of the things that you would not expect a 16-year-old to like. So right. I said, all right, well, how can I build her a fragrance that a high schooler could wear to class, but also something that if you wanted to wear it to a black tie event, you could also wear it there. And I think that we nailed that balance. You could dress this up and make it really formal, or you can wear it just as a casual vanilla, but it has a lot of depth and a lot of complexity, a lot of naturals. The color of the juice is beautiful.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you can see the color of that, but that's going to be the bottle right there.
Wow. Oh, so you did a whole new bottle design for this one.
Yeah, we went all out. We've got bottles now that each one of these bottles weighs 0.85 pounds. So when you pick this up, this is heavy. We had the atomizers custom made for us. Check out this atomizer.
Wow.
Oh man.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pressurized. It puts out a lot of juice. We've got the metal caps that are custom black alloy.
I like that.
Plates on the front.
Look is beautiful. That look is beautiful, Mike.
Very classy.
Man, I am definitely hating the fact that I won't be able to make it this year.
Oh no.
I
Well, I tell you
know
what.
this sucks. It
So
sucks.
what Scent Explorer wants to do is they want to do a pre-sale for these bottles. The bottles that are going to be the limited edition for Scent Explorer are going to be autographed by myself and my daughter. So her name is on here and my name is on here. And there's only going to be 300. They're going to be numbered. So it's going to be a limited edition. And so we're going to be pre-selling those on November 1st. If anyone wants a bottle, you have to visit our website November 1st. These are going to sell out very fast. And then we'll ship them to you just after the Scent Explorer event. Or if you're going to be at Scent Explorer, you can pick it up at our table and we'll have a record of you.
All right. And you said November 1st?
November 1st is when we're going to start pre-selling. Yeah. And definitely don't miss it because once those 300 are gone, they're gone. We're still going to carry the scent. So day 3 will still carry Alan. But if you want one of the autographed and numbered bottles, that's going to be limited edition.
Oh my gosh. Hey, we'll talk after this, Mike. We'll talk.
Okay.
Right.
I need, what I'm saying, make sure my paying for is still working. All right. But man,
Okay.
hey, let's go ahead and
All
get
right.
to the sin. What you got, Jay? What you
All
got?
right. First and foremost, let me say that it's beautiful. First and foremost, let me get that part out of the way.
Thank
Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely. I wouldn't expect a 16-year-old to want to smell like this. I'm not gonna lie. I would not expect that because this is a complex fragrance.
That's
vanilla-
what's really strange about her taste. Is she was when she was like 12 years old, she was rocking Noir de Noir by Tom Ford every day
Wow.
for like middle school.
That's
And
a different type of sweetness too.
Yeah, and it's really unusual because I don't know where she
Sheesh.
really got that from, but every time we go into like a boutique and she starts smelling through the various fragrances, she'll always gravitate towards like a really complex oud or like a really mature, complex fragrance. So I don't know where she got that from, but it's it's pretty trippy for such a small kid to have that kind of nose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'ma tell
because
you
smelling
this.
it off my skin, I mean, I'm getting the vanilla for
Mhm.
sure. It's not your common vanilla that you'll find in most fragrances. It's not a common vanilla at all.
It reminds
The
me of the
oud-
vanilla that you get from Byredo, Jay. Did you ever smell that vanilla antique?
I put my nose to that one once, but I'm kind of getting a little bit of New York Fifth Avenue, like fragrance du bois type of vanilla in the base, and the oud is not a skanky oud at all. I mean, it is a very. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily want to call it fresh, but it's not a dirty oud at all. Like, it's smooth. It's a really smooth oud. The rose is playing and lingering in the background off my skin. Like, you get it, but off my skin is not a dominant note, but it's there. You definitely get the rose in it. It's a very beautiful, like fully bloomed rose. Off my skin and in the air. It's a beautiful fragrance, man.
Thank
Wow. Probably one of the more complex ones out of your line, to be honest. Of all the ones that I smelled, I mean, this one is definitely, I can tell that a lot of work went into this. The blend on this is it's perfect blend of the notes.
Jason, are
Um,
you up there shilling?
you.
Are you over there
no,
shilling?
brother, I'm not shilling, brother. I don't know. No, trust me. I'm always give my honest opinion.
I'm with you.
This is not what I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie. This is not what I was expecting.
Yeah, we have to be careful about when we talk about the fragrance if we refer to it as a vanilla, because I think of it as a vanilla, but what happens is a lot of times when the market hears vanilla, they think like cupcake, like a
Yeah.
cupcakey
Sweet,
gourmandy vanilla.
Right.
thick. Yeah.
But this is like a vanilla absolute vanilla. It's got that dark smokiness to it, almost almost like a floral vanilla, and it's resinous, and so it adds to the complexity. It's a very mature vanilla.
Well, the thing
Yeah,
about the
because I was
vanilla
gonna say,
is
like,
that
if
it's
you
almost
were using
it's
vanilla and you were like had the vanilla on the stove with like a caramelized sugar, you know how it kind of gives like not a burn smell, not like a
it's a wood.
burn
It's like it's
charred
blended
vanilla,
in with
but
the wood. It's like it's blended in with
right.
the wood, like almost a dry,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
a
but
drier.
it's not
Yeah,
a sweet cupcakey,
no,
childish type of vanilla at all.
Yeah,
No, if that's what people are thinking they're gonna get from this, you're not
that's
gonna
not
get
what's.
that. You're not.
yeah. It marries with the oud that's in there. We use an agar wood, and then there's quite a bit of
Yes.
oud in there. And but the agar wood and the vanilla together kind of create this really beautiful resinous vanilla, which kind of elevates it to the next level, so you can really dress it up.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I would dress this up. I mean, for me, I would dress this up. Um, could you dress this down? I mean, I wouldn't be like, okay, I'm running around in Florida with flip flops and a tank top.
Right.
But for me, I think it's a very elegant scent. For me, very elegant. Something that I would want to dress up and button down. Maybe a blazer, something like that.
I see John was asking if we're going to keep this same bottle.
Yeah.
We are. This is going to be the Aylin bottle, even after the limited edition is over. These bottles we thought looked really nice. Like if you put this with your collection, this bottle stands up really tall, and the color of the juice shines through that bottle, and it's just, man, it looks good. When you put it up with your collection, you're going to be very happy.
Now
Yeah,
that it's
it
starting
is.
to dry down a little, the rose is starting to
Come out.
announce itself a little bit more off my skin now.
Mhm.
Man, this is beautiful, man.
Thank you very
This is
much.
beautiful. This
Thank you.
Mike,
this
I
is
will tell you
beautiful.
this.
This is
Yeah,
beautiful.
for anybody who smelled like a Santal Majuscule, anybody who smelled Vanille Antique by Byredo, that is the type of vanilla that you're going to get. I see where Mr. Gumbo asked from Vanille Havan. I don't think it's that type. It does head in there towards the dry down because Vanilla Havan does become a little drier about midway through the life of the fragrance. But I'm going to put it more on, like I said, Vanilla Antique. It has a dry, woody effect, kind of like Santal Majuscule, in how the rose blends in with sandalwood. Because this is just well blended. I'm gonna be honest with you. The smoky, dry vanilla blends well with the oud and the woody notes. Okay. Then on top of that, the rose is in the midst of there, and as it dries down, the rose becomes a little more pronounced. All right, but it's not pronounced to a point where it's gonna be rose dominant or it's gonna be rose heavy. Everything stays blended. You just begin as you begin to wear it on skin, you start to pick up all the little nuances, and you get to pick up a lot of the accords, including the oud. Like Jay said, it's not a nasty or a heavy oud. It's more of a woody oud. It's one of those ouds where it smells more like a woody note more than a stinky, noticeable note.
Mhm.
But it's a good choice. I mean, that Argarwood, as you said, Mike, was a hell of a choice for the blending. I'll tell you that
Yeah,
much.
Thank you. I'm
yeah.
so happy with the way that it came out that I'm actually going to enter it into this year's Art and Olfaction Award. That's going to be our award entry, just because I was so pleased with the blend and how smooth it is, and the price and quality of the ingredients that we used. This has to be in the Art and Olfaction Awards for sure.
Okay.
Now,
And yes, this is the fragrance that we were chosen to do for Scent Explorer. So last year, Christian Carbonell did a scent for Navitus that was the official
Center.
Scent Explorer perfume. And then this year, day 3 is going to do it, and it's going to be Aylin. So it's going to be a Scent Explorer limited edition with the autographs on there, and there'll be 300 of them, and they're going to be numbered.
I gotta ask, Mike. So, how did y'all get in a position? Let alone, how did you how were you awarded to create the scent of Scent Explorer? You know, I mean, we know you. I got 6 bottles, so you already know how much I love you, and
I appreciate
and
that.
everybody in our community appreciates and loves the work that you've done. But when we think about it, our community is so small. Even when you go over to the Ross's channel, like even though his numbers are bigger, it's like compared to the fragrance community, it still seems very small in a sense of, US wide. How did y'all end up with the nomination or the recommendation or the scent of the event?
Okay, so we started because we actually won the Art and Olfaction Awards in 2023. And blogs started calling us and magazines started calling us, and then Scent Explorer reached out and they said, listen, you've won an Art and Olfaction Award. You need to be at Scent Explorer. Like that's your natural next step, So we showed up at Scent Explorer as just a bunch of nobodies. Like, we were brand new to the market and most people hadn't heard of us. And when Scent Explorer started, like we had a crowd around our table, and a lot of times during the day there was like 4 or 5 people deep just trying to get their nose on day 3, and nobody was more shocked and surprised than my wife and I. And I think that they took notice. We kind of made like a little bit of a splash, and there were a couple of magazines there that they noted like, hey, this is one of the highlights of Scent Explorer. And so Max reached out to us to do Scent Explorer in Nashville. And we were like, yeah, absolutely. We're in. And we went and we had a great time. And then we got to spend some time with Max and, kind of develop a relationship. And when he reached out and offered this opportunity to us, we were so touched, man. I can't tell you how much I appreciate the opportunity to share my work with such a large number of people, and that he would trust us that much, because that really means a lot to us. You know what I mean? Like my work is really personal to me. So the fact that he would trust me to do this for his event, it was just a little bit overwhelming, actually.
That's great, man. That's
Man, and I have to say, like, I mean, I haven't stopped smelling myself while y'all were talking. I mean, I just keep smelling myself. But just having my arm, like, just down, I can tell that this fragrance is going to project and perform. You're not going to need a lot of this fragrance to be noticed, because in the air just around me right now, this is really, really, really good. Like, man, I was saying Philosophia was going to be my scent of the night, man, but I'm changing that. I'm going to change that.
Yeah, it's a performer because it's an extrait. It's an extrait de parfum.
Yeah.
But it's not cloying. So you can spray it on and it's going to be powerful, but without driving people crazy. Like it's not obnoxious. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And let me ask you this. You said it's an extrait, right?
Yes, sir.
But this thing projects. And I mean, it projects a lot of extraits nowadays because of the amount of oil. They don't project. Right. And this thing, and I'm telling you, Jay, from this 8 mil that we got, I'm still spraying about 8 times to get a good sillage and whatnot. And I'm saying a sillage meaning that I had the preacher, I had the pastor at the church that I do security for. I had the pastor walk behind me, like literally, I want to say maybe about a minute or two after I walked by the area. They said, "Hey, man, what, you just walked by?" I was like, "Yeah." And he said, "I really like that smell." And the funny thing is, he didn't guess vanilla, but he said Santal, but he said it's like a dry, sweet Santal. And that's why I told you about the Santal Majuscule, because he does the Le Labo Santal 33. So, that was the first thing that he could connect it with,
Yep.
But when he said like a sweet Santal, and I was like, that dry woody vanilla. Mm-hmm. And when I explained it to him, he was like, and he wants me to put him in touch with, when you do get ready to sell it. I'm sorry, Mike, I already got you a sale on this. All right. But he wants me to get him the information and let him know when it pops out, because he's going to get one.
Awesome. Somebody asked earlier what the price was.
Yes.
The limited edition bottles are going to be $180.
Okay.
And then after that, they're going to be $150 for the regular edition.
Okay.
Okay.
Somebody else said that they're excited because we're at Perfumology, and we are at Perfumology, and we're super excited too. So Nir, the guy that runs the place, is such an awesome dude. You're very, very lucky. Like if that's your local shop and that's where you go to shop for perfumes, consider yourself blessed because that place is amazing.
Yeah, that was our guy Habibi. He stays in Tennessee, man, and great guy, young man. Hey, I don't want to put his business out there, but recently, what I'm saying, got engaged, my guy,
Congratulations.
Habibi. And yeah, man,
Congratulations.
for sure. And yeah, he was out there. He was at the event that where you met him and the bishop, Jared, who drove wait, what's that song? I will walk 500 miles. Every time I think of Jared, that's what I think of. That man drove from Michigan to Memphis, you know what I'm saying? to go to your event, and he bought several bottles and raved about them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's
Jared,
my guy. Shout out to
a lot of fun to hang out with. Like he's like family now because we got to spend a lot of time together and chit chat and also that shop that I was in, Refinery Fragrances, is spectacular. John that runs Refinery Fragrances, like listen, if you're in Tennessee, you have to go. He carries all the big brands and he knows what he's talking about because he's not just a shop owner, he's a frag head. Like that guy knows, he can tell you the notes of everything. He can pick out the notes from the fragrances and he will not steer you wrong. Yeah, Refinery is pretty amazing.
Okay.
Man, I can't stop smelling myself right now, man. I'm sorry, y'all.
Clearly.
I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, it's a very unisex vanilla, right? Like you would think a vanilla forward fragrance would be a little bit feminine leaning, but it's really not. Like I've been wearing it for quite a while now, and man, I love it.
That dry woodiness makes it. I hate putting genders on it, but it does make it more masculine. And I say that because we have several ladies that come into our chat, watch the show, and when they hear, I know two of them, when they hear Jasmine, what's going on, Miss Karen? when a lot of them hear vanilla, they think lush.
Yeah.
In a sense,
yeah,
juicy, like a wet kind of overly sweet vanilla, something that you would usually find in maybe the Middle Eastern game or whatnot, because they love adding sweet vanillas to the mix or to the notes and whatnot. But this is really more masculine in a sense, less playful, more serious, down to business, a woody vanilla, well blended woody vanilla.
absolutely, man.
Jasmine,
you know who's gonna love this fragrance if she smells it? You know who's gonna love this fragrance once she gets her nose on it? Shemaya, Dedrick's sister. She's gonna love this. She's gonna love this when she gets her nose on it. She's gonna love it.
I believe you. You know what? I think she will too. Honestly, now that you say that, yes, because she is a fan of Virtus Vanilla Oud, Mike. And that vanilla in there, it has like two nuances, two essences of vanilla. It does have a little bit of a sweet, kind of thicker side, but there is on the dry down a drier vanilla that comes about. And she loves Virtus Vanilla Oud. And I think she would definitely, that drier side on the dry down is close to this. And I think she'll love it too. You're right, Jay. That was a good point out, man.
Yeah. Shemaya, she's gonna love this when she gets her nose on it. 100%.
Good to see Esteban in the chat. Hello, sir. It was super nice meeting you. Golden Pineapple Awards were awesome. We took best fall fragrance for Filosofia, and we won Perfumer of the Year at the Pineapples Awards.
Yeah, man.
Well deserved. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't win an award for Aiden. It would not surprise me. Would not surprise me at all.
All right, and we get to meet Jasmine too. But listen, make sure you come by our table and say hello and introduce yourself because I want to talk to everybody. Like one of the fun things about Scent Explorer last year was when people would come up and they would say like, "Hey, you know me because we've chatted like on this platform, and my screen name is," like, it was pretty cool to see like the actual people put the faces with the names. You know what I mean? So definitely come say hi and introduce yourself.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's best about that we enjoy the most on our platform when we get to meet these people, or when we finally get to touch base with them on Instagram or whatnot. You know, because they can come on here as Superman with milk in hand as their screen name on YouTube, and then you go and you find them on IG, and it's just Kevin. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure what time the sale is going to start on Friday, John. It's going to be in the morning time. Vanessa handles that. She handles all the back end on the platform, but we'll have it up early in the morning for sure.
Okay. Our guy Dakota wants to know. Well, he says that you deserve all the recognition. Our guy Joe. I'm slow today. Look, I need to go ahead and take my shot for tonight. Our guy Jay wants to know if it's going to come in 100 mil, because he doesn't do 50s. Him and his wife, they share a lot of bottles, but they have their own stuff. But he wants to know if you're going to do 100, because I'm sure he's going to overspray this thing.
Yeah, we're going to release this in a 50 actually, and we don't have any hundreds yet, but it's something that we may be looking at the later part of 2025. The bottle, though, believe it or not, that is a 50 mil bottle. I don't have 100 mil, so it's kind of, if you put this next to 100 mil, it's going to look like 100 mil on your shelf.
Yeah,
it's only a 50, so it just stands up really tall.
So there you go, Jay. It'll please the aesthetics of everything on your shelf.
Aesthetically, it'll fit right in.
Yeah, but you might want to get two. Just saying.
Yeah, there you go. Get 2 bottles.
Hey, look. Our guy Dan, not the man. Look, we've got his membership on hold right now because he's still waiting for his Escandalo body oil. You know what I'm saying? Oh wait, Dan. Oh no, I take that back. Dan did put in his thing. We'll get your membership card to you, Dan. I forgot because he bought the Bonnie body oil.
Bonnie, yeah. And, Vanessa wants to make the Escandalo body oil happen. So, and Vanessa usually gets what she wants. So, it may be coming next year.
Already.
She's the big boss. She makes all the big decisions.
Let's ask this.
There you go.
Our guy Esteban over here.
Esteban. Hey.
He a chat questioner. He's a chat champ. He wants to know, do you have anything lined up for the spring?
Yeah, I do. I can't say what it is right now. It's gonna be really different.
Okay.
It's gonna be very Dominican. I can tell you that.
Look, Jay, you froze up on that one. Jay, did that spark something? What? Excuse me.
Yeah, man. When you said real Dominican, man, yeah, bro. I had to hold on, man. Okay, all right. I'm ready for that one. Then I'm ready.
I can't say what it is. It's got to be a surprise. Like, we're trying hard to focus on Aylin, but yeah, we're not going to let you down in 2025. That's for sure.
Okay, all right. That's a bet, man. Hey.
All right, we're waiting for that one.
Downtown Deja Vu.
Now, is it just going to be one fragrance, or you're going to have like a line? Is it just going to be one fragrance, Mike, in 2025, or you got more than one?
There's one done right now, and I think it's a good idea to work on one for late 2025.
Okay.
There was a material that really inspired me that I wanted to work with, but I'm learning my lesson. So far everything that I've got in the line right now is inspired by something concrete. Like it's like a memory that I have that's very specific, or an experience that I have where when the perfume is done, I know for a fact it's done because I know in my head, like, I nailed it, And the one that I'm working on now for late 2025 is inspired by a material. And then that's causing me a problem because I'm very ADD and I can push this material in any direction. So I have 1,000 things open to me and I just don't know what direction I want to go. So that's like a little insider like view into my head. If I had a very specific inspiration, it would be done already. So I'm finding how difficult that can be. So I don't know. There'll be at least one fragrance for 2025, and it's a good one.
Okay. Mike, I gotta ask you something.
Okay.
Since you stepped into this sole role as a perfumer, and you've been putting out some masterpieces, you know what I'm saying? Masterpieces in my opinion, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
And what's funny? A lot of the fragrances that I consider masterpieces are usually the ones that I can't wear for everything and anything.
Yeah.
It's funny. The ones that I like the most are the ones that I like have specific things I want to wear them for.
Yeah.
And that's the crazy thing. But most people would think, oh, if it's so good, you will wear it all the time. But no. There's the ones that I appreciate the most are the ones that I literally wear the least. Like
Yeah.
I literally have to put the right place, the right time, the right fit, and everything with it. I can't just spray it on and just get it going,
Right.
But being that you stepped into such a role and you're doing all this, I gotta ask, have you recently had any conversations with any other fellow perfumers or whatnot? I mean, aside from your love for the Dominican culture and your family and everything, what else has been influencing your moves? Because this is not to say that anything you had before was lesser, but this is, if not on the same level as Filosofia, Hombre Dominicana, La Tacita, Del Mar. You know how much I love that one. All right.
Favorites.
What has inspired you to continue, and I mean to continue to grow and build? Because this is definitely on the same level, if not better.
I don't know. This is what God wanted for our lives, and we're just trying to stay obedient to Him and make the best out of what He's given us. And that's basically it. A lot of people will not come out and say that, because you can open your mouth and say something like that and instantly be canceled. But as far as I'm concerned, this is just where God moved us. Like, I'm an entertainer, and I really thought that I was going to be an entertainer till the day I died. And but that was not His plan. And so I'm just working every day in the lab, and putting things together, and trying to build things that resonate with people, and trying to build things that people will wear. I want to keep producing perfumes that when you see a day 3 on your dresser, you reach for it and you spray it all the time.
Yeah.
And that's what I want for my customers. I want them to spend their hard-earned money on fragrances that they're going to wear and then love. And then they're going to be out somewhere like you at church, and the pastor walks by, man, you smell really good. That's a great feeling. I want everyone to experience that.
Man, that's nice. And let me just say this, man. Look, I'm Christian, all right, but we appreciate all walks of life, all beliefs. Who you pray to is who you pray to. Hopefully, it is. Hopefully, we all look to someone of a higher power. Touching on that just quite briefly. A lot of people, I had a couple of people that asked me if I was Christian, because I work with the Muslims and whatnot, and I put out little stuff for their Eid and their celebrations. Need being my friend, he's Muslim and everything, and we have our conversations about Christianity and Islam and how they go hand in hand. But no, here's a safe space. Look, we definitely appreciate, me as a Christian, appreciate your devotion to God and how you look to Him and allow Him to guide your fragrance journey or your company journey. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate that. And for the most part, everybody that's in the chat, very respectful. So you never need to hold back that, honestly.
Oh, I don't plan on it ever, And there are people that have asked me, like, what does it mean to be like a Christian like, what do you mean that you're a Christian company? And I have to kind of correct people, and I say, no, we're a Christian family, but the company is not a Christian company, right? Because Day 3 as a fragrance house doesn't have any morals. Like, Day 3 is not a person.
Gotcha.
It's just a piece of paper. It's a business, right? Mm-hmm. So all it means is that when we're working in the company, we're working as though we're working for God. So when you receive a bottle, it's going to have our everything in it, and we're going to quality check it. You're going to get the very best of us each and every time, because we're doing it at the highest level that we possibly can. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And we'll sell to whoever. We don't care if you believe what we believe or you believe the opposite thing. We're going to serve you just the same, because that's our job. Like, that's what we want to do.
That's the Christian principle, you know what I'm saying? It is not to, and I tell people this all the time, I mean, I know we touch on some Christian, so we're just gonna say this and and we can go however we want to because we just like the conversation to be organic. But whether you're a Muslim, Christian, but our belief as Christians is to allow our walk to do the talk. God wants us to walk in faith and be that vessel that other people see to lead him or lead them to him. And it's just fitting your direction and how you're doing everything with your life, all right, with your family and everything, that it just coincides with it. It's on the same level and it's on the same mission purpose. So I love it, man. I love it. We got Dedrick in the chat, man.
Hey, Dedrick.
Yep. But yeah, Mike. So that is a new fragrance. It's beautiful. It's gonna be coming out soon. All right. Yep. So for all those who question and whatnot, it is a really nice fragrance. I would encourage you to get your nose on it. Let me ask you this though, Mike. Are you gonna have samples available for those that may question?
We will, but that's gonna be after the pre-order.
Got you.
It's just the pre-order is just gonna happen so fast and furious. Of course, if you've ever dealt with day 3 fragrances before, like if anyone in the chat has not dealt with day 3, I'll just tell you this: we don't encourage blind buying. So we will have that Alien in our discovery set, and then we will also have it available as samples if you want to purchase it separate, because we know a lot of people have already purchased the discovery set. You don't want to buy another one. That's okay. We'll have Alien as a separate sample, and you'll be able to do that as well. The only people that I think should run and go get the full bottle right away are the people who are collectors and you want the limited edition with the autograph, or you're going to be at Scent Explorer, you just want like a memento,
Hey, I'm a collector, man. I'm a collector.
He's raising his hand for the order. He wants the autograph bottle, Mike. He wants the
I'm like,
autograph
bottle. I'll be placing my order.
Dude, we were in Portugal and we dropped into the Xerjoff place in Portugal, in Lisbon, and the girl there she was super nice. Like the lady that was helping us, she was awesome, man. I wish I could have stolen her for to come work at day 3. And she was like, I told her I didn't want her to be like offended that we were going to smell everything and then leave. So I told her right up front, like, we're from a fragrance house. I'm probably not going to end up making like a purchase, but I wanted to smell everything in your store. And she's like, no problem, I got you. And she walked over to the front door and she closed it and she locked it. And we were the only ones like in the store. And she walked us around the store. She sprayed everything for us. And I fell in love with Deified. And I kept coming back to it. I thought Deified was fantastic. She was like, hey, she goes, hey, do you want to hear a story? Yeah. She said, when Deified was released, they did 100 signed bottles. She goes, in our store, because we do such a big business, we got 3 of those signed bottles. We sold them all, but it was exciting to get 3 signed bottles. And then she stops for a second and she goes, wait, you know what? I think we still have one. And she opened up a drawer like where she was standing, and she had a signed Deified bottle. And she was like, it's $750. Wow. And I didn't have to say anything. Vanessa was standing over here to my right, and Vanessa's like, just go ahead. Because she knew I'm the same way. Like, I need this special thing, I was like, you know what? We'll take it. And that was like my prize purchase while we were in Portugal. Like, I had to have the special bottle.
Man, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. All right, I enjoyed Deified. Jay, you smell Deified, right?
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy it a little more than Monkey Special. For me,
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not going that far. I love Monkey Special. Deified, good, really good. Now I sprayed it on a few days ago. I'm starting to become more enamored with the leather and how strong it is on my skin. But I found something, a particular body oil that allows me to layer it to a point where the leather, as noticeable as it is, it eases up. And I won't lie to you, I was talking to my guy, Terrence, and a couple other people. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and spend that Spend that bread on it, man. They recently just had the regular bottle for like $1.80, $1.60 or something like that on fragrance buy. I
Wow.
hate that I missed that opportunity.
Oh man, that's a great deal. I couldn't put my
Yeah,
finger
bro.
on what
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
that
You
kept
missed out
bringing
at
me
that
back to
price.
it. I kept coming back to that 1 cent strip, and I was like, man, there's something about this. Yeah, as a perfumer, usually I can pick up like what material it is that I'm enjoying out of the fragrance, and yeah, just I couldn't put my finger on it, but there was something about it, and I was like, I love this.
I wish that apple note were a little stronger, a little more sweet, a little more in front of the leather. Man. Oh, our guy Sky Hicks, Jay has it. But what'd you think of it, Jason? My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off earlier.
No, no. I mean, I just got my nose on it once when I was at Neiman's, man. I mean, the first time I smelled it, I really enjoyed it. To me, like I said, I enjoyed it a little better than Monkey Special. To me, I mean, that's just my nose, and that's just my little 2 cents. But I enjoyed it better. I enjoyed the leather because I enjoy leather and fragrances. So the leather in that one, man, I really, really, really enjoyed it. Super long lasting because a couple of sprays that I did on my skin, man, I mean that lasted me pretty much the entire day. But I mean, I enjoyed it, man. Seriously. I mean, if I had to
Yeah.
pick one, if you just say, okay, you gotta have one, then I would pick Deified over Monkey Special. If I had to just have one of them, I would just take that one.
Yeah, and that bottle is beautiful too. Like that bottle is gorgeous.
Yeah,
Yeah, it really
yeah.
is. Both of them. I mean, I won't lie to you. I was going to get it just because of the bottle. I mean, it's a good smell, but I'm saying the bottle was going to be 65% of the reason for the purchase. You know what I'm saying?
That's so funny how it works because nobody else sees the bottle, just you. But yet somehow still like a beautiful bottle, man. That can help you pull the trigger for sure.
For sure, man. That's no lie. But yeah, man.
Yeah,
So
it can definitely influence the decision.
look, we both have run-ins with buying testers, right? And Jay had his run-in with buying a tester with no cap. Jay, go ahead and elaborate on that experience.
It's gonna be a good one.
Hey man, do I enjoy having bottles with no caps? No. I put those in the very back on my shelf so that way the other bottles will cover it, so that way it won't be seen. Because it is just an eyesore, for the collections standpoint, it's an eyesore. But you still getting the same juice. I mean, but for me, presentation means everything. So
Yeah, I hear you.
yeah,
Yo,
I got
Vanessa
a couple of
laughs at me.
bottles, man.
Vanessa is always laughing at me because I take the ugly bottles and they don't get to play on the dresser with the good looking bottles. I hide them away in the closet.
Yep.
She goes, why do you put half your collection in the closet? I'm like, they don't get to play with the nice looking bottles. They're gonna mess everything up.
The aesthetics.
Yeah,
Aesthetics.
exactly.
Aesthetics.
Aesthetics mean a lot. Aesthetics mean a lot. So if it don't have a cap on it, it gets put way in the back behind all the other bottles that is gonna just make everything look nice and pretty up front. So,
Yeah.
but hey, yeah, that's
one of the reasons.
Situation. Thanks,
we
Jen.
went with this
Thank you, brother.
this tall bottle.
Yeah.
Because there's so much surface area for you to see the color of the juice. When you put this, like if you put this next to a Scandalo, you put that next to like Celas or Del Mar, the colors, these look like they're printed almost. They look like color cards. Like it looks pretty awesome when they're all together. So the new bottles, I think you guys are gonna be real happy with.
Dude, I love y'all's modern, simplistic look for the bottles and the design. They just look so much.
Yeah.
Honestly, they look so much better on the shelf when you're placing them with the other ones. It looks clean. It looks modern. It looks.
Mhm.
Just nice.
We wanted to do something minimal so that the juice can really speak for itself. We didn't want to go anything gaudy where like the bottle takes the attention away from the juice that's inside, So which is like a very French approach. Like if you look at a lot of the traditional French brands, they're like very straightfort.
Shouts out.
Same thing.
Shouts out to Georgioff.
Those Italian brands are fancy. Like I don't know. It's a beautiful bottle, but that's not for us. Not where we wanted to go to. Maybe someday.
Gotcha. But hey, those bottles can get expensive when you're buying mass, mass numbers. I mean, look, when you've got $1 million, damn near $1 billion backing, hey, you get those bottles.
Yep.
But when you're still building and the name is growing, but the pockets are growing slow and whatnot, yeah, you definitely work from a different standpoint.
Yeah, it's definitely easier for the bigger companies because when you buy like 20 or 50,000 bottles at a time, or you have a glass company that's molding and making your bottles for you, and the price goes down per unit, down to where they're just paying pennies for these bottles. But if you're a new perfumer or a new perfume house and you're only buying 2,000 or 5,000 bottles, it's substantially more expensive, which, drives the prices up, which is why a lot of times you see the new perfume houses are more expensive than some of the more like established perfume houses because their costs are just so much higher,
I try to tell people, yep. And the fact that y'all don't have the luxury of paying discount, like if it's going to go to a store, they don't discount your, what is it, the shelving fees. They don't discount those. They hit you with more because, well, they're taking a chance. They're taking a chance. They will buy them, and the numbers are much smaller than some of the others. So yeah, definitely. Those who thrive to understand why smaller businesses charge more, they can find the answer if they want to. But the thing that I love about it, Mike, is that y'all are doing that. You're sticking to everything that you stand for, but you're not also hitting people over the head because we've got some brands that are, I mean, for the prices that you're charging, they're very reasonable for the hundreds and the fifties. But we got some brands that are literally charging $100 more, $50 more for the 50 mLs and whatnot. And it's kind of like, okay, I know you got good stuff, but it's like, okay, how much of a profit margin are you trying to have? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it definitely says something too.
It's one of the reasons why you won't find us in a whole lot of stores is we don't really have like a great wholesaling structure. We do a lot of like direct to customer. That's what helps us keep our prices down. So you're not going to find us like absolutely everywhere. But it's also why you can buy such a nice bottle that is just like filled with naturals that last forever, and it's like $150. I mean, that's a lot of our retailers are telling us like, Mike, you could really increase your prices. We had somebody tell us that if we took La Tacita de Cafe and we put it in a Tom Ford bottle, we can get $400 a bottle for it. But
Well, that's true. That's true. You slap Tom Ford's name on there, he's going to charge $400 to $500, definitely.
But
I mean,
but we like being the affordable company, I come from a place where I didn't have a lot of money growing up. I don't have a lot of money now. I just know how it is. Like when you shell out $150, we just kind of like throw it around and say, well, that's very inexpensive, or wow, it's a great price. But at the end of the day, that's still a lot of money. And we want to give people the most amount of value that we possibly can for the lowest price because we know what it's like.
I do want to address this real quick. I'm sorry. I got Esteban. I wanted to know, in your recent travels, Mike, are there any perfumers or brands that inspired? Kind of falling into the previous question, but yeah, has anybody inspired maybe giving you maybe some direction for maybe a future fragrance or whatnot, or maybe a future direction of the company?
I'm really lucky in that most of the people that I've met in my travels have been really, really kind to me. People talk about how like perfumery is very gate kept and it's very closed off. And it kind of has a reputation where if you run into a high-end perfumer that, they're going to treat you a certain negative way. That's not been my experience. Almost everybody that I've run into has had something really nice to say to us and has been really kind to us. Sarah McCartney from the UK is a tremendous perfumer. She does amazing work, and she's the sweetest, funniest lady I think I've ever met in my life. Like, she's super nice.
What's her brand? Is that the Sarah's.
I'm gonna mess it up. 4120 Tuesdays.
Okay, I haven't heard of that. Okay.
You can, if you Google Sarah McCartney, she'll come up. She does tremendous, like so good.
Okay.
4160 Tuesdays. Someone in the chat will help me out, I think. But also Karen Gilbert, she does a podcast called the Making Fragrances podcast or Making Perfume podcast.
Okay.
She's super nice. Terry from LA, who does Travertine Spa and Travertine Artelier, has been like a mentor to me.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know if their names. 4160. Thank you. I don't 4120. I don't know.
There we go. Good looking, John. Good looking, John C.
Thank you, John. But yeah, I don't know if they're names that anyone would really know, but they've been really nice to me. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's a bit, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, hey, look, as you know, my collection of your brand has grown. I just still got one more that I got to get, and I'm not gonna put you on a pedestal on this camera, Mike. But let's just say it definitely happens to be one of my more enjoyable coffee fragrances. I got to get that, and then my current collection for what's being offered at this point will be complete. But man, hey, look, Mike, as usual, we come on here and we talk about your house all the time. We push it, and we only do so because it's really good. We put our money where our mouth is for your fragrances, and man, I mean, we hold nothing back. Like I said, when I first wore this, I had to get myself ready, in a sense, because I didn't know what angle or direction you were going to go with the vanilla, but it seems very fitting because when I smell this vanilla, it makes sense that this is the style of vanilla and oud and rose that you would blend with, because it reminds me of how you use the natural notes of mango for Bonnie. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people see Bonnie and they think mango and they're thinking, oh, Narcotica, that sweet, synthetic, overly thick natured mango. And it's not that. It falls in line with everything else that you've done, from the tobacco and chocolate and philosophia to the dry, not overwhelming note of coffee and La Tacita, to the sea notes and whatnot, the salty marine sea notes in Del Mar. It's all natural. It's all easy feeling, very smooth, and it was crazy that I thought it was going to be something different, and it didn't. And it's still such a beautiful quality fragrance, man.
Thank you. If anyone's looking for layering, we found that La Tacita de Cafe and Ayland layer together. Like, it's beautiful.
Oh, man.
Nice combination.
Look, even Jay's into layering a little bit now. You know what I'm saying? He put me on a fire combo. What was that, Jay? Azara Most Wanted by Night and Arrow's Flame. Was that what you were
it was. Yeah. It was Wanted by Night and Arrow's Flame. Yeah. That was the one that I put you on to. And we got a hater in the house. TLTG Reviews. I guess he's feeling a little jealous that he don't have a wrench. And guess what? You're not getting one, Ross.
Give that man a wrench. Let's go.
so sensitive.
And he gonna get a screwdriver.
I need to know if Ross is a baseball.
He'll get a screwdriver. He ain't getting a wrench. He'll get a screwdriver.
Say again, Mike.
I need to know if Ross does baseball or not, or if he's just a football guy.
I think Ross is what's funny? I don't think we've ever really had that conversation about.
He's a wrestling fan.
Wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling for sure.
Yeah.
Wrestling is his main thing. Wrestling and football.
He does do football. I forgot he was on Dedrick's.
But Ross likes football. I mean, and he likes some baseball. I mean,
he's a Houston guy, Houston Astros.
Yeah, Ross is a hater.
Oh yeah, but it's all right, Ross.
Yeah, I mean, with him growing up in Louisiana, I can understand because I'm from Louisiana too, so we don't have a major league baseball team, so So, you kind of either had to pull for the Astros or, maybe the Atlanta Braves, because that might be the closest teams to you from Louisiana.
Okay.
But yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. But he's still a hater, though. Shout out to Ross, man.
Hey, we love it in
So,
here.
James,
My bad.
No. I know that we've got something special that that we need to get to. We're going to be having a giveaway.
Yes, sir. For
So
those
you want to tell them about that, James?
Well, let me just start by saying God is great. For anybody that didn't know, God is great. All right. And hey, so our guy Mike, for my birthday, sent me a bottle of Philosophia. However, the request was when I bought, what was it? I requested to have it signed. So when he sent me the bottle, he sent me one that was not signed. He was like, wait. He was like, don't worry about it. I'm going to go ahead and send you a signed bottle. Now I got to go to the mailbox today and go look for it. I didn't get a chance to go. All right. But he told me to keep the original box of Philosophia, and we're going to use it as a giveaway. So, hey, here we go. We got a 50 ml of Philosophia. The one fragrance, the second fragrance that we have been raving about tonight. All right. As I said, this is one of my top cigar lounge fragrances that I'm going to be wearing coming up and whatnot. This is beautiful. This is definitely a fragrance that puts me in the mindset of what's the guy that's on that beer commercial? Mike Jason, what's the one where he's like, stay thirsty, my friends.
You're the most interesting man in the world.
The Dos Equis guy.
Dos Equis, man.
The Dos Equis guy.
That's what this fragrance reminds me of. That's when I wore Philosophia, and I actually dressed up with it. I actually had like my, of course, chukaboo, some slacks, button up. Hey, it puts me in that mindset, man. You definitely feel like one of the best smelling, best looking men in the room. You know what I'm saying? But we are doing a giveaway now. We are going to have Mike ask a question. All right. And as usual, just like on Dedrick's, I don't want to hear no complaining. All right. Put you in timeout. We're going to take your ranch away. There's no crying in baseball. There's no crying on sips and snips. Okay. So we're going to have Mike ask a question. All right. After he asks, we're going to wait for the first person in the chat that we see to come up with the right answer. You will win. We will get your information. We will have this shipped out to you. All right.
All right, here we go. It's not going to be a difficult question. If you follow day 3, you probably know this. In 2023, day 3 fragrances won the Art and Olfaction Golden Pear Award. Which fragrance won that award for us? Which was the day 3 fragrance that won the Art and Olfaction Award?
All right, we're watching. I'm watching the chat. It's going to come up.
Blaine. Wow, Blaine's fast.
Jesus.
That was real fast. Excellent job.
Look. Terrence and Habib just barely missed it. Hey, Mr. Gumbo said Bonnie. That was a good guess. Esteban, how you guess Bonnie? And you're the one that sat up there and congratulated him for winning that last year. Well, hey, Blaine, you are the winner. All right, you are the winner. So please, when you get a chance, all right, DM me on IG. Let me know real quick, Blaine, if you have IG. Okay, if you do, go follow me. Send me your information. DM me on there, and I will get this bottle of Philosophia out to you ASAP. Calm down, Terrence. We got another one coming up, y'all. We got another, not tonight, but we got another giveaway coming up. All right. This one blessed with from a friend. Yes, go ahead.
I have special info if anyone's looking for a code for day 3 fragrances. We just did something new that I think that your chat will really like. if you're in the chat and you've purchased a day 3 fragrance before, or even if you've gotten the discovery set, if you go to our website and you enter in a review, because we're trying to collect 5-star reviews, because the more 5-star reviews you get, like that looks great on the website, right? So if you go on the site, you leave us a review. We prefer 5 stars. I really like that. You will get a thank you code in your inbox, and it's a good one. It's a good one. So yeah, you'll get emailed a surprise code in your inbox. All you got to do is just go leave us a review.
So does it work on the new fragrance?
It'll not for the special edition. Not for the special edition. Yeah.
But it'll work on the regular version of it.
Yeah. Once the regular version comes out, it'll be available for that. The special edition we're doing in collaboration with Scent Explorer. So they kind of so everything is set in stone as far as that goes.
And everybody who's looking at getting a bottle in the upcoming days or whatnot, use our code. Mike blessed us with the code to use. I believe it's SIPS15, right?
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is.
I think I reposted on IG and whatnot, but use that code. You get 15% off. I think it's off of everything but discovery sets, right?
That's right. That's right.
Discovery set, yeah.
And you can use the SIPS15 code, get yourself about whatever it is that you want to purchase, and then leave a review on it. And you'll get another code in your inbox, so you can keep it going.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. No, definitely. Yeah, use our code. Go in there. Man, trying to get this out of my system, Mike. Go in there, leave a review, get that code, support our guy, man. Hey, beautiful fragrances. Y'all know.
Thank you.
Y'all know where we stand. I got 6 of them. Again, I got 6, and I'm still trying to get. I still got 2 more. The new one and La Tacita. So, hey, y'all go support. We put our money where our mouth is. All right. We don't buy anything that's not worthy of being bought. Okay. Hey, support my man. What else can I say? But Mike, man, hey, we really appreciate you for coming out. Give me a second.
Thank you.
Oh, there he is. My bad, Jay.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, man. Just
He put himself in
difficulties on this side, man.
You actually look sharper now. Like
got to keep it going, bro. Got to keep it going.
Yeah. Before I take off, I just want to say thank you to the chat too. Like, I really appreciate all of you guys. Like, I haven't been able to respond to like every comment, but I see them all, and I really, really appreciate you. Thank you.
Always a pleasure, Mike. Always a pleasure.
We got his IG handle both in our chat and in the details and on the description of the YouTube link and on the description of our IG. So go out there, follow him, support the brand. Leave him some words of encouragement. If you bought a bottle and you enjoy it, if you bought a discovery set and you enjoy it, let them know, man, because a lot of that feedback for the smaller businesses really helps guide them into their next the next fragrances that they come up with. Because I mean, when it comes to them, they don't necessarily have the little discussion groups, the 100 people discussion groups where they can get quick feedback from them. They depend on your support and your encouragement and your critiques in a lot of cases. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a good critique is what they need. So go out there, support them, leave some messages, words of encouragement, however you feel about their fragrances, and let them know, man, for real.
Yeah, John wanted to know where we're going to drop the information for Aylin when it releases. What you want to do is you want to go to our website and sign up for our email list, because we always announce everything first on the email list. Even when we do like special sales, discounts, promotions, all of that stuff, we shoot that to our email list first. So definitely get on the email list. And then if you follow me at perfumer_Michael Paul on Instagram, you can see the making of Aylin. You can go back and look at the posts and see like how each note was put together, what materials we used, and the whole process. So I documented all of that there. So if you like Aylin, or if you're thinking about buying it, you get kind of like an insider look on how it's made.
Nice, man. That is nice. I actually would like to take a look at that. That'd be interesting.
Now,
Yeah, man.
I missed who won. Who was the winner of the bottle of Philosophia?
Oh, you did miss it. It was Blaine.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Blaine. Congratulations. I'm just glad it wasn't Dame, because Dame wins everything.
I wasn't even gonna acknowledge Dame. I was just gonna block him for the moment. Be lucky. I was gonna put him in timeout so he couldn't answer anyway.
Yeah, congratulations, Blaine. Congratulations.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, congrats. Hey, like TLTG said, definitely a great brand, one of the best to show support to. Seriously, I mean,
Appreciate that.
100%.
it's pure. You know what I'm saying? And yes, Robert Platinum, they do have a discovery set. Beautiful thing about them, this is how much they give back. You buy the discovery set and they give you money back towards your first full bottle purchase, whether it be a 50 mil or 100 mil. So go out there to their website at day3fragrances.com and get yourself a discovery set. He doesn't miss on any to me. Me personally, only one that I didn't care for. Didn't say it wasn't good. I didn't care for it because of the iris. We talked about this, Mike. You know, I'm not big on iris at times, you know, unless it's blended a certain way. It's just my nose, you know. But outside of that one and one that is no longer available, in my mind, he didn't miss. And that discovery set pays for itself in the end. So definitely go out there, check out their discovery set, you know. We got a lot of people in here, Mike, talking about your customer service. True, it is second to none. We love the little cards that you and your family put in there, you know, the personalized thank you cards and everything. Oh yeah.
Now, does the code SIP15, is that code still active, Mike?
I think so.
Okay.
So.
That's what I say. Mike, we have some
I'll
problems.
have to check with Vanessa. Every day I play less and less a role in the like what happens behind the scenes, and I get to be just a perfumer. So I'll ask Vanessa and I'll let you know. But I was saying, I think you might have left for a moment, but I was saying if anyone goes to our website, leaves us a 5-star review, we'll send you a surprise code also, and it's a good one. So
nice.
So.
And thanks, Ross, for putting his Instagram handle
Yes,
on the
thank
chat.
you, Ross.
Appreciate it, Ross.
It's definitely in the link. It's definitely in the description and everything. But hey, click on it now. Go follow our guy, man. See what's up, what's new, you know, and go from there. Hey, find out if he's coming to a city near you too. Mike, I'm still waiting for you to head to Dallas. Okay, so you know.
I want to come to Texas. We've got
No, Mike.
We've got family outside of Houston.
See, I knew you was gonna do this, Mike. I said Dallas, okay?
Everybody ain't trying to go to you, James, okay?
We have to get a retailer in Dallas so that we can come see you.
Hey, I got you.
All right.
Hey, we're gonna talk to a lady down here at the scent room. We're gonna see what y'all can come up with.
Let her know.
I'm gonna go over there tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I promise you, go talk to her tomorrow. I'll get your information and send it to her, and we'll see what we can get together. All right.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, and as I said earlier, Stogie P, man, forget Houston. But no, hey man, look, thank you for coming out, Mike. Man, we appreciate it. Man, giving us a
thank you so much for having me. Yo, thank you to the chat. You guys are awesome. I see every one of your chats, and I really appreciate you guys.
And guys, I'm telling you guys, you have to check out Aylin. Phenomenal.
November 1st, be on the website. Do not miss it. Do not miss it.
I mean, Mike does great work. I mean, beautiful work, beautiful brand. And guys, if you have not gotten a discovery set, treat yourself to a discovery set. I promise you there will be something in that discovery set that you will deem full bottle worthy, and you will get that money right back off of a full bottle. So basically you're getting a free discovery set, guys. You can't lose with that. No other brand does that, to where they're going to give you your money back. That's just how much confidence and faith he has in his product. And very well worth it, guys. Day 3 Fragrances, I'm telling you, top notch company, top notch. And Mike, phenomenal person, phenomenal brand. Always a pleasure, Mike. Always.
Yeah, and Mike, I need you. You know what? I'd love for you to touch base with our little fragrance brother Tazo, man. Reach out to him. Good guy. You know, he definitely has a different crowd from us, but he definitely enjoyed your discovery set. Definitely like for you talk to him. Reach out to him, or I'll have him reach out to you.
Yeah, shoot me a message. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tazo, man.
My boy. All right, Mike. Well, hey, go ahead. If you got a minute, let us go ahead and close out. We'll tend to you in the back.
Take your time. Take your time.
For sure. All right, y'all, man. Hey, again, let me address this. All right. Stogie P, there's no Texas hate. We just don't get along like that. Y'all created beef back in my teen and 20s. And I'm be honest with you, I'm still a little sore about that. How y'all treated us at the club, even though y'all jammed the same screw music we did. But anyway, we're gonna digress and move on, man. Hey, we hoping to bring him to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Screw Houston for the moment. Y'all cool, but screw y'all. It's all good.
Man, I'm gonna leave that situation alone, man. I'm gonna leave that situation alone, man.
Yeah, but man, hey, look. Thank y'all for coming out, man. Congratulations to Blaine. So if you got along with us, Blaine. All right, because they won. All right, they won, and we got to send it out to them, man. It is what it is.
Stupid.
It is what it is. I don't care. It's been a week. I've got this pent up online live stream energy, and I'm letting it all out right now. All right. I'm letting it all out. All right. And hey, real quick before we go, shout out to our boy Kev, man. Hey, God Body Fragrances has a page up on Instagram. Y'all go out there and show him love. I can't type it in right now. If anybody can, or Kev, if you can, go follow him on Instagram at God Body Fragrances, man. Started a new page. He's been a part of the community, but he's doing an actual fragrance page now. Show him some love, show him support. All right. Definitely.
Yes, sir.
All right. But yeah, man, hey, another great night, Jay. Another great, successful, I guess you would call it an interview, conversation, however you want to see it. All right.
It's a conversation, man. Talking with family, man. Mike's family, bro. I mean, anytime Mike stops by, man, it's always a good time, always good vibes, man. So, it's not an interview no more, man. It's just, family having conversation with family, bro.
There you go. Well, thank y'all for coming out, man. We definitely appreciate y'all. As we always say, man, we know y'all come and, we know it's from the heart, man. We know it's from the heart. Because we know that you could be anywhere but here, but you chose to be here with us. And for that, we are truly appreciative and grateful, man. Hey, going forward, thank you. That's all I can say. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm long-winded today.
Yeah, man. You got it going today, man, but it's all right, bro. It's all right, man. But, again, man, we can't do this without y'all. We appreciate each and every one of you taking your time out of your evenings and nights and days and watching replays and just showing support to our platform. So, we definitely appreciate that. We don't take any of it lightly. We don't take any of it for granted. You know what I mean? We appreciate each and every one of you, man, for real. Can't do this without you guys. You guys are fantastic. This is a great community, great space. And, we're going to keep this ball rolling, going to keep the train chugging along. And,
Yeah, man.
Jim's my guy. I appreciate you, brother. And, I don't have my wine glass with me because I had some technical difficulties. But as always, you got your jug of Kool-Aid. You're going to put your jug of Kool-Aid in there.
I got my 2 shots in system, and I'm ready to go ahead and chase it again.
All right, cool. So, with every sip, be a sip of inspiration, and every sniff lead to a new discovery. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We appreciate you guys so much. You all have a good night.
Yeah, God bless y'all. And man, hey, we'll see you on Friday.